Well, hello there internet, I'm CST from the Guild of Awesome, and today I'm going to review Titanfall 2. Now this is my first review since the channel relaunch, so I'm just going to go over how I do reviews. I'm not going to give the game a score, I'm going to talk about my experiences and observations about the game, and then assign it attributes like a great first person shooter, a great horror game, or avoid completely. So with that said, let's get started.
Stand by for Titanfall.
The gameplay is the best part about Titanfall 2. They made moving around just so fun. Double jumping, wall running, even swinging. Yes, they've added swinging into the game now. And more importantly, they all flow really well together. You can easily just glide around the map and feel really good doing so. They've added a grappling hook, which is really fun to use, but it feels a little slow. It even has physics, so you can swing around corners or use it to pull yourself onto a Titan. Strangely enough, it's also the most powerful weapon in the game. If you grab another player, they'll get stunned and then you'll instantly kill them. The guns all feel different from each other and feel great to use. The grenades feel powerful and all of them have different effects. All the Titans have different abilities and different weapons, and they all feel unique compared to each other.
The frontier is worth every part of this fight.
So holy shit, this is one of the best FPS campaigns I have ever played. And this is from Titanfall 2. Remember Titanfall's 1 campaign? No? That's probably because nobody did. It was a shitty excuse of a campaign that was just tacked on and was basically a multiplayer tutorial. But the devs actually put time and effort into the Titanfall 2 campaign. And it's fantastic. It's well put together and it's a fantastically designed single player experience. Tying back into the gameplay where it's so fun just to move around, the level design complements that really well. Just moving along the levels makes it so fun to play. Okay. Made it. The story itself is not that great, it's just the gameplay and the level design that you'll have a blast playing through. And don't forget your lovable Titan BT. Shit. Oh! Are you okay? Ha! Even though I praise it so much, it is really short, clocking in at around 4 hours.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice work, everyone.
Now everybody plays Titanfall for the multiplayer, and the multiplayer is fantastic. My only complaint about Titanfall 2 is this sheer lack of Titans that you can play as. Just like in Titanfall 1, the game is centered around Titans. How can you have so few Titans? There's only like 6 to choose from. I'm pretty sure in some of the trailers or marketing material they said you can customise your Titan. You can give them a paint job, but you can't change any of the weapons that they can use. Just like in Titanfall 1, the maps are very well designed and are fantastic to play in, having small alleys or buildings for pilots to fight in, or having large open fields and roads for Titans to fight in. They've added some new NPCs called Reapers. No, not those Reapers, but they would be badass though. In Titanfall 1, all the NPCs didn't put up much of a fight, they died easily and didn't do much damage. In Titanfall 2, the NPCs do actually do more damage, but the Reapers can fuck you up. Respecters also seem to have gotten an upgrade, taking way more damage than they used to. You earn credits from playing online games, but there's not much to spend them on. And even the figures you can spend them on either cost a fortune, or you unlock from level progression anyway. Also, this is the first multiplayer game that I've played in a long time that has working servers at launch. In Titanfall 1 you could equip a card that would give you a bonus, like more damage with a certain weapon, or your Titan would spawn faster. Instead you get one ability that you can use. Each different Titan now has an ultimate ability that lets you do major damage. And you can give your pilot's abilities to use, for example invisibility or super speed. One thing I liked in Titanfall 1 was the challenges, like get so many kills with this weapon and etc. Now there's nowhere near as many challenges as there used to be, but each challenge unlocks you a skin for a weapon or a Titan that it's assigned to. Now they've completely reworked the rodeo system. Now you can jump onto enemy Titans and steal a battery, also dealing damage to them. You can take that battery to a friendly teammate or to your own Titan to give them a boost, like shield boost or increase or restore some health. It adds a support system that wasn't in the previous game. Now in Titanfall 1 when you were punching in a Titan it felt really powerful, but in this one the punches seem weaker, it's like you're glancing off the enemy Titan. Now, as a special mention, I'd like to point out the options menu. It's one of the best I've ever seen. Not only does it give you a detailed description of each option, but it tells you if it uses resources on your graphics card or your CPU. It is really well done here. I'd also like to point out that the loading times after you die in single player are almost non-existent, which is fantastic. Titanfall 2 is just as fun as the first game, even more so. It has a fantastic example of a campaign and fantastic gameplay, both single player and multiplayer wise. Now, my only complaint is that there's still not enough Titans in a game that's revolving around Titans. I cannot get over that fact. Now, there is blank space underneath the Titan menu, so I'm guessing there's going to be more Titans in the DLC. Now, another complaint I have that if you compare this to other multiplayer games like Battlefield 1 or Overwatch, there's still not a lot of content there. So I am worried that its shelf life could be short, just like Titan 1 was. But overall, if you like Titanfall 1, you will love Titanfall 2. Now, I am going to recommend this game, and I'm going to give it a fantastic first-person shooter.